Welcome to Back to the Bible, Week 4, Love. Day 25, Making God Large. Collect yourself before God. Psalms chapter 63, verses 1, 2, and 3. O God, you are my God. Earnestly I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh faints for you. As in a dry and weary land, where there is no water, so I have looked upon you in the sanctuary, beholding your power and glory. Because your steadfast love is better than life, my lips will praise you. God's promise for today, Luke chapter 1, verses 46 through 49. And Mary said, my soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Saviour. For he has looked down on the humble estate of his servant. For behold, from now on all generations will call me blessed. For he who is mighty has done great things for me, and holy is his name. Consider today's truth. Gone too far. We have become accustomed to products that have warning labels. In food packaging, with electronic devices or vehicles, there are warnings that cautions us about misuse. Some of them seems odd, even humorous. For a hairdryer, never use while sleeping. For a power drill, not intended for use as a dental drill. For birthday candles, do not use soft wax as earplugs. Clearly, the labels are to avoid litigations in case of mishap. But the caution seems extreme when compared to the reality. In some churches, Christmas arrives with assumed warning labels. Don't talk too much about Mary. One can't help but read through the first 2 chapters of Luke and not think of Mary. As a follower of Jesus, she has a very significant place of honor and importance in the story of faith. Too much or too little? When it comes to an understanding of Mary, there are clearly errors to avoid. It is possible to elevate Mary to a role and status that belongs only to God. So, to ensure that we don't make too much of Mary, we can become guilty of making too little of her as well. Mary's place in scripture and history is unique. No one else has ever been graced to be the mother of Jesus. She was given the privilege of bearing the Son of God, and together with Joseph, to nurture, teach, and train him from his youth. Her assignment was great, and her faith was great as well. Her submission to the will of God and trust to embrace his work is a model for all believers. The New Testament records of Mary demonstrates her faithfulness. From the announcement of a conception of Jesus to the coming of the Spirit at Pentecost, Acts chapter 1 verses 14, we can learn from Mary. God has done great things for me. When Mary met with Elizabeth, these 2 women shared the joy and praise of being graced by God. Elizabeth speaks a blessing to Mary because she believed the promise of the Lord. In response, Mary burst into praise. It is a song called the Magnificat. Luke chapter 1 verses 46 through 55. Her first words were, my soul magnifies the Lord. God cannot be made larger. But within her own soul, Mary proclaims that She is enlarging God. She is making room for God to occupy the fullness of her spirit. She is God focused within her soul. She celebrates who God is. She is humbled by what God has promised and concludes that God has done great things for her. That is a needed Christmas perspective. Through the festives of the season, we want to magnify God in our hearts. We want to be God focused. There are so many details, activities, obligations, and intentions that compete for space and time in our hearts and minds. We may feel that God is being squeezed out. Mary is centered on God, filled with joy by His presence and humbled by His goodness. She shows us how to celebrate Christmas. Receive God's promise. To push and pull for our attention reaches a climax every Christmas. We want to be attentive to God first. But family, church and community all demand space in our head and hearts. It can be too much. How can we follow the example of Mary? We can know the ways God has been good to us. We can crave priority space in our day to speak with God. We can view the details of our lives as avenues of God's activity. We can magnify the Lord together in worship. It will be a Christmas celebration that honors God. Reflect with God. Consider the truths of Luke chapter 1 verses 46 to 49 and respond to this teaching with prayer. God bless you.